EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Here is the kicker, John Parker Romo, to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up to the 42.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll send a tight end in motion. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Mike Dana shuts that one down. Second down and 8. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Drive will start on the ground. Lots of space past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 37 yards. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 2. Titans are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Tennessee. That is 1st touchdown this year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Austin brought in motion. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Hill drops to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 30 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll stay on the ground. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Titans move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Wow, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Titans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. He will have a Steelers first down He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. Here's a handoff to Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. Here comes Otten in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Ooh. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown Titans. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Austin now to return this.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run the sneak. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on 1st and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on 2nd down.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On the ground, this is Williams.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. Purdy on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
At the 21-yard line, a 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Crazy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Williams gets it from the pistol. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Steelers first down.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Austin brought in motion. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play. Third down and 9. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Purdy. That pass taken in by McCourty. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here, up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, This defense will certainly take it.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The Titans sending out their punter. Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He's got space inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Third and a yard. They'll They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. He's trying to power forward, but no dice. They go with the big man, and he may have lost yardage, and it sets up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Purdy. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Now Purdy. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and goal. Purdy. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to run. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played. particularly against the run, there has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 31-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here comes Otten in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Looking downfield for Otten. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on 1st down. It'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. It's a win here for the Titans. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.